What's up, cousins? It's your country cousin Amber, and I am back with another video. If this is your first time visiting my channel, I call all my subscribers my cousins because in the South, everybody got a cousin. So I wanted to shoot this quick intro for this video because I'm gonna try to be very specific when I title this video because I want everybody to know what kind of video they're getting into. Obviously, laying your edges is optional. I don't even lay my edges every time. I don't feel like it is a must, but I do lay my edges and I do enjoy laying my edges when I do, and that's what this video is about. If you are somebody who doesn't like to lay their edges, or for some reason like has a problem with people laying their edges for some reason, this video probably isn't the video for you, and that's okay. Just go ahead and click off of this video and I will see you in the next one. For everybody else, this video was just kind of like an experiment gone right, pretty much, and I wanted to share it with you guys. If you are a member of the wig wearing community, or you like watching wig videos, or even if you're a cousin who just watches my wig videos, you guys will be familiar with the product that I'm going to use because I first reviewed it about 2 years ago on my channel and I have been using it ever since. In my first review, I was super hesitant and almost over panicked about letting this product actually touch my natural hair, and I think a lot of that just came from the over sensationalism that is YouTube, that is social media. Like, everybody was just up in arms, and of course what's good for the goose has to be good for the gander type situation, and I just kind of let other people's hair and their choices factor into the decisions that I've made for my hair, and I initially started off by never letting this gel touch my hair. After using it for a couple years, a few weeks ago, I just said to myself, you know what, like, it's gel, like it's hair gel, it's made for your hair, and obviously there's always different ingredients that people are gonna feel are bad for your hair, but at the end of the day, like, it's made for your hair. So I just wanted to give it a try, and I started slowly incorporating applying the gel to my actual hairline. After a few weeks of doing that and really experiencing no like problems whatsoever, I decided that I wanted to look more into actually laying my edges with it when I do lay my edges, just because longevity and, you know, keeping my style in place all day is really important to me.
You spend all the time, girl, laying them edges. I know sometimes I can spend up to 15 minutes laying my edges, and then by the time I get where I'm going,
they're not laid no more. So after doing a little research, I found out that this product actually is a staple for a lot of naturals, and a lot of naturals swear by using this product on their edges for that reason. If you guys saw an older video that I did where I talked specifically about an ingredient that is in Eco Styler gel called Tea, I'll put the actual name for it like somewhere here on the screen. I talked about that the main problem, or the main characteristic of that ingredient, is skin irritation. And while I never really experienced any skin irritation in my scalp using Eco Styler gel because I don't like put it on my scalp, I was noticing whenever I laid my edges with Eco Styler gel, I was getting like those little bitty bumps like right along my hairline. Like, nothing extreme, like they would go and they would come as soon as, like, you know, I stopped using it for a day or so. Back in the day, we used to call those like acid bumps from drinking a lot of soda, but I would just get them like right along my hairline, and I knew then it was from using the Eco Styler gel. This gel does not have that ingredient in it, and my skin, lo and behold, had no irritation problems. All 4 days, I didn't get any breakouts, I didn't get any skin irritation, and that was just another plus for me. So with all that being said, I'm gonna stop my rambling and we're gonna jump right into the tutorial. Alright guys, I'm starting on an old twist out turned puff, and I'm just like pushing my edges to the front. If you guys are interested in knowing what I use for this twist out, I will leave all that in the description box below. But without further ado, the product that I'm going to be using to lay my edges is none other than, you probably guessed it, the Got To Be Glued, the same gel that I use to lay my lace fronts. I'm also going to be using a toothbrush, but that part is optional, and I'll talk to you guys more about that in just a second. So to lay my edges, all I basically do is follow along the natural like shape pattern of my hairline, and I just kind of like brush and swipe each section. So I work on my edges in sections. My hairline has always just grown like really weird, like my whole life is just not even, so it's just easier for me to lay my edges if I just kind of like lay them in the direction they naturally want to grow. So I usually have about 3 rows on each side. For this tutorial, I wanted to use a brush just because I feel like toothbrushes kind of make it more neat and like easier to distribute the gel. And since it was my first time working with the gel, I decided to use a toothbrush. But this particular toothbrush, this is like a Colgate toothbrush that I got from a Dollar Tree, child. I do not like this toothbrush to lay my edges. It's just too soft, and obviously that just depends on, you know, what you like to use to lay your edges, but I honestly just prefer my fingers or like a very fine tooth comb, just because I feel like a lot of toothbrushes are just too soft to lay my edges and be like as detailed as I need to get. I'm definitely more liberal with my hair gel when I'm using a toothbrush, because I know the toothbrush will kind of like soak up all the excess gel, but obviously you just kind of have to use like your best judgment for how much gel your hair needs. All I basically do is just brush my hair down, hold the top, and swoop the bottom. And you may have to do that like a few times in order for it to stick as the gel, you know, starts to kind of like set and go in place. But that's all I do. I just brush and swoop. Not only did this product last my edges 4 days, but I didn't get any flaking, my hair didn't break off, I didn't lose no edges. It stayed exactly where I put it for 4 days. When I do lay my edges, I do like to set them for almost the whole first day by tying them down with whatever color like scarf or bandana I have that will match what I'm wearing that day. This is not cotton, it is satin. And I do think this does help with the longevity and the sleek look of my hair. So I hope you guys enjoyed this quick tutorial. As always, if you made it to the end of this video, you definitely should be a cousin. So make sure you hit that subscribe button before you leave. I'll see you in the next one.